Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. The other day, my 5-year-old sister, Sophia, came to my parents upset and said that the only way she could be happy is that they buy her a new toy, and that if my parents got her that new toy, she would be happy forever. Now, I know all you listening can agree that the toy would not give Sophia everlasting happiness, but today I wanted to really share why it is that money and all the things it can buy can't make us happy. Let's find out why in this, the 227th episode of the Dream Big podcast. You know what time it is? It's time to dream big.
My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there, and we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big.
Before we dive into this week's content, here's some jokes from Silly Sophia.
Why didn't the duck pay for the lip balm? He wanted to put it on his bill. Why would you throw a clock out the window? To see time fly.
Thank you, Sophia. With all the jokes Sophia tells, you probably imagine her as a happy kid, always smiling and laughing. And she is most of the time. But when she's tired and cranky, then Silly Sophia can be Sad Sophia. And that would be a very sad segment to have on the podcast, so we'll stick with Silly Sophia. The other day, as it was approaching Sophia's bedtime, Sophia got upset at my parents for telling her it was time to go to bed. She started to cry and tried to convince my parents that buying her a new toy is the only thing that would make her happy. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love receiving gifts. I'm not trying to tell you that you will not feel happy when you receive something that has been on your wish list. Of course you will. But material items are not the key to everlasting happiness. Who has ever received a toy that they always wanted, only to forget about it a few months later and focus on the next toy that they want? Jay Shetty, who's one of the world's best storytellers, has a new book out called Think Like a Monk. My parents picked up a copy, and I hope to interview Jay about the book one day. But in this episode, I wanted to focus on a section from the book called The Maya of Success. Maya comes from the oldest language in the world, Sanskrit, and it means illusion, or believing in something that is not true. What Jay is saying in this chapter is that too many of us believe that achievements or material items like a fancy house or car is going to make us happy, but success does not guarantee happiness. Jay quotes the famous actor Jim Carrey, who once said, "I think that everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of so they can see that it's not the answer." Happiness has to come from the inside, from your mindset, from within. Jay shares the ancient story of a deer who picks up an irresistible scent in the forest and chases the scent, looking for the source, not realizing the scent was coming from the pores on its own skin. The deer spends its whole life wandering looking for the source of the scent, but it just has to look within. There have been studies done on happiness and money. Jay refers to a Princeton study that concluded that people need to have enough money to be comfortable, to meet basic needs like shelter and food. We obviously could never expect people to be happy if they were starving. But the study found that the impact of money levels off at a salary of around $75,000. You have the same chance of being happy if you are making what would be considered an average salary here in America versus being a billionaire like Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. I think Jay said it best when he wrote, "Success is earning money, being respected in your work, executing projects smoothly and receiving accolades. Happiness is feeling good about yourself, having close relationships, making the world a better place." 2020 has been a roller coaster year. I know with the holidays coming up, many of you are probably excited for Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever your family celebrates this time of year. And I'm sure you're excited to get gifts. So am I. But let's all remember that while it is fun to get presents, that alone is not going to make us happy this holiday season. Let's focus on treating ourselves well, treating our families and friends with love and care, and finding ways that we can help others and contribute to society. Give back this holiday season. My bubby, which is a Yiddish word and what I call my grandma, is always bringing cans of food to her synagogue for distribution to local food banks. She reminded us the importance of caring for those who are in need and is inspiring my family to do the same. I encourage all of you big dreamers, especially during this holiday season, to donate to your local food banks and clothes and blankets to shelters. This year has been a difficult year for so many families who have suffered from this devastating pandemic. Let's remember to take care of our loved ones and take care of those who are more vulnerable. And I think you will find that those acts of kindness will bring you much more fulfillment than any toy you open up during the holidays. Thank you, Jay Shetty, for the great gift you have given so many with Think Like a Monk. I look forward to one day introducing you to all the big dreamers. I'll include a link to Jay's website in our show notes at dreambigpodcast.com/227, where we will include links to everything discussed on this episode. Are you getting value from the Dream Big podcast? Please let us know by sharing a review on iTunes at dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes, or by leaving me a video message at sharewhathappened.com/dreambig. I am responding to all video messages with a personalized video from me. Go to sharewhathappened.com/dreambig with your parents to learn more. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams are not optional. You need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye.